Hey, what's going on, gang? so, Let me look at some of y'all comments while we wait on our guest to show up. Oh man, y'all gotta breathe, got to breathe, got to breathe. Ah. So y'all, welcome to halftime adjustments. Comedian FunnyMaine. It is 13-6 at the half. Texas up over Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Waiting on our guest to come. I gave him the link. Trent Richardson should be joining us in just a minute. But I want to go over some things while, go ahead and get this in. If you guys got comments, as I see you do, just let us know. I'm gonna put up as many as I can right there on the screen. So thank you so much for your comments and being a part of the halftime adjustments podcast. All right, let's talk about it. First things first, man. What went right in the first half? What went right? I got to be honest. I like the energy that I saw from the defense coming out. They were really flying around to the ball. I know we had a PI and I think another penalty. I'm not even mad at the pass interference because if the guy would have caught it, he was going for a touchdown, no doubt. So 3 did what he had to do. I like what I'm seeing from the running game, but we haven't stuck with the running game for some reason. If y'all remember the first play of the game when we first got the ball, when Bama got the ball, we were backed up at our own 3-yard line, power run up the middle, 9 yards. I'm like, okay, set the tone physical, and then we just, for some reason, decided we want to lean on the run. I'm just not feeling that. Special teams, Will Reichert has hit 2 field goals. I'm like what I'm seeing from the punter, putting Texas deep in a lot of situations. So that's about everything that I saw that went right in the first half. What went wrong? Oh, man. First of all, I think if our offense cannot sustain drives, like if they can't have, hold on, Trent's texting me now. He said it's not letting him get on. Uh-oh. Let me try to resend him the link, everybody. Hold on one second. If we can't sustain drives on offense, I already know, that's gonna wear out the defense, because if our offense is having 3 and outs, the defense is not going to get any rest, and that's just not a good recipe for having to defend those dink and dunk passes that Texas is hanging their hat on tonight. And I can't be mad at it; it's working. So why would you not keep going to it? And that seems to be what they're doing. I'm trying again to send this link to my guy Trent Richardson, because we definitely got to talk about the running game. What else went wrong? Again, the defense had some lapses. We gave up the big pass, but again, I think that has to do with them not getting rested because they're having to go back into the game because the offense is going 3 and outs. What else went wrong? I think Milroe is having some nerves. I'm still seeing some flashes. And the crazy thing is, I usually don't like for him to depend on his feet, but there's been some situations in the late first quarter to the early second quarter where he literally could have depended on his feet. They are spying him, but the spy is a freshman who's not doing a great job. But we see his athleticism is extending some plays and making life a little bit easier for the offense. I hate that we got the touchdown call back by Jermaine Burton, the catch that almost was an interception. Texas guy tips it, Jermaine Burton catches it, but we had an offensive lineman downfield. So there you go. The O line, I would like to see a little bit more from this O line, but I think backing up to pass in the shotgun. They've been talking about it all week. This is the heaviest O-line probably in the history of college football. They're all over 6'5". They're all over 300 pounds. They're heavier than any NFL O-line. If they're that heavy, you can't have them running around because Jalen Milroe is a scrambler. So if they're up on their feet and they're backing up and trying to block for him, that's going to wear them down and get them tired. Why not use that big line and force your wheel on Texas' smaller D line, which is very good, and just run, just pound the ball out. That's what I thought we were going to see. I really thought some joyless murder running ball was coming back tonight. So far, we have not seen it. Trent is still trying to log on. He's texting me as we're going. Let me get into some of y'all's comments. Running backs were doing good, but then they started dancing, just get upfield. I got to say I agree. Somebody said, pass the damn ball. Listen, if we can establish this run game, we getting like 4 or 5, maybe more a carry. That's going to bring the safeties down and open up the play action passing game. Right now, it's like we're trying to open up the run game by passing. We're going backwards. I think we need to open up the pass by running. Hold on. Let me see if I can get let me take some more of these comments before he gets on there. He says we couldn't get the Ewers if we blitz 17 players. I haven't seen us send a lot of blitzing tonight, but we've sent some. This time, this man needs no introduction, but in 2009, when we played Texas, a historic game, our first national championship under Nick Saban, this man was on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the strengths.
Man, I'm at the game, man. So if it's loud in the background, you know why.
All good. I'm going to get you in and out of here real quick. Just real quick, what did you see that went wrong? I've already went over my what went right and went wrong. Let me see if you echo or have a different take. What went wrong to you in the first half?
I mean, for real, man, they not putting enough pressure on that quarterback, and they letting start get comfortable with the play calling. And what they're doing is spreading them out. They're getting the ball out fast. Defense got to make a play. Defense got to make a hit. Somebody need to put an ooey hit down. And I feel like they don't need to go away from the run on offense. I feel like the run game is working, but I do feel like when it comes to pass the ball, receivers got to fight to get open too.
Absolutely. We got somebody want to know if you got some eligibility where you can come in second half.
I got a year left, so hey, they gotta have a mean NIL. I know that.
All right. So now let's talk about Trent. What did you see that went right in the first half?
Well, I think they can run the ball. And if they can control the game, the best thing they got to do, man, is be able to keep Stark off the field as far as offensive wise. Keep their defense on the ball on the field and control the game. And I feel like they was doing that in the first quarter. And I feel like once you go down, people kind of panic, and their emotions get involved. So I think if they stick to that run game and keep the game close, but keep that quarterback off the field and keep Stark that mind off the field too when you talking about his offense.
Well, it looked like me and you are definitely on the same page. And you were an offensive guy. You played under Coach Saban, won national championship. Let's go through the offense, and I'm going to ask you for a letter grade. What letter grade would you give the offensive line for this first half?
Run game, I would give them a B+. Passing game, I give them a C because I feel like Merrill has been running around a lot today.
Right.
And then I feel like he has been trying to be patient too at the same time. So I give him a C+.
All right. Now you got a lot of friends that play this position, so let me know what letter grade would you give the wide receivers for this first half?
B-. And I say B- because they're not fighting to get open. Like, I need every play. I need y'all giving me your all. I mean, everybody's playing the national championship against the University of Alabama. So, like, people got to know when it comes to the Julio Jones and the Marquise Mays and the Darius Hanks, every one of them was an important piece of the game. We played against Texas in my freshman year.
All right. Well, I'm going to save your position for last, but give me a letter grade so far for the quarterback position, Jalen Milroe. What letter grade would you give him for the first half?
Right now, I give him a B. You know what? He threw a pick early in the game. I had to give him a C plus right now. But I say C plus because it's some stuff that he can do with his legs. I feel like he's shying away from because he's trying to be a pocket passer. But to me, man, I feel like use your athleticism, but don't use too much of it to where you're just moving out the box every time and you're not being patient.
Right. So, man, it's good that you bagged me up. I'm on the couch. You guys actually had on the pads, but it seems like we're definitely on the same page. Before I let you get back to the game, Trent, and I think we got about 5 more minutes for halftime. Give me a bold prediction for the second half. What do you think we need to do on either side of the ball, or what do you think is going to happen on either side of the ball for Bama to take control of this game again?
I think Nick steps in and starts sending the house. Start putting pressure on that quarterback, and they then you have to shadow them down to, hey, you got to be able to run the ball. You're not going to beat us running. But I think they do have a lot of talent on their outside, their skill position, and so you got to keep them off the field. That's the only way you can do it. So you got to control the game with the run game. Get your backs more involved. Backs need to run the ball hard and get downfield, get behind their pads, and don't be scared to run somebody over, man. I see all this finessing out there, man. But I think we come out on top of everybody emotions gonna be calmed down, and I think we get back to the game and these guys know that, hey, it's Bama and it's Texas, baby. We got to come out on top.
There it is. Hey, Trent Richardson, man, a legend at Alabama. We get much love, and y'all check out Trent. Let them know what days you're on there and what days you do the show, because I'm with you on Tuesdays. But let them know your full schedule before you get out of here.
Man, we are the Ropes with TR3. Man, we on Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 every day. Man, we coming out with something new, man. Our Tuesdays is our podcast part of it, man. We have a lot of fun, and all the guys come in, and we just give our own predicaments on what's going on in the game, what's going on in the world. How can people get better? We just take them through the ropes of life, not just sports. So we having fun with it, man. And it's me, Reggie Ragland, Jermaine, the one and only Jermaine, FunnyMaine, Mike McCoy, and the legendary Antonio Lanka, man. We have fun on them, man, and we have special guests come on all the time.
There it is, brother. Look like you got one of the good suites. Look like you got the Bear Bryant suite. So we're gonna let you get back to it, Trent. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Roll Tide.
All right, bro. Roll Tide. Well, I feel validated, man, when you get a great player like Trent Richardson kind of seeing the same thing that you're seeing. I was already calm watching the game. No, everything has not went right, but I have a calmness about me tonight watching the game because outside of wanting to win, I wanted to see where we are as a team in 2023, and this is definitely a measuring stick game. So I'm gonna be watching closely the second half to see what type of adjustments our coaching staff can make, what type of adjustments can these players make with their nerves and everything. So that's it, man. This is halftime adjustments. We'll be back. I got to look at the calendar. We'll probably be back with the show at I don't know, maybe one of the next SEC games whenever the SEC schedule starts. But as always, I'm gonna try to get some former players or some coaches on here that know their stuff. I'm a fan, not an analyst. Fanalist. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Enjoyed y'all. Let's get ready for a second half. Roll Tide.